Is Laura Farms a better YouTube channel than Welker Farms? And which of these two farming YouTube channels offers better content and makes more money? We'll start with Laura Farms, which has 371K subscribers and is run primarily by 22-year-old Laura and her husband Grant. She created the channel in 2020 as a space for her to share content and inspiration on farming, as she runs a 160-acre rented farmland seamlessly. While this is what it looks like, Laura is not new to farming and is not learning about farming. Well, maybe the latest technologies. Laura was born in Nebraska to a generational farming family that farmed on 2,000 acres of land. She started herding cows at the age of 13. And even as a kid, she helped around the family and would soon fall in love with farming, pursuing it full-time at the age of 19. Before settling on becoming a farmer full-time, she worked as a detailer and a nanny, and even considered becoming an athletic trainer or joining the military. Her love for farming was stronger than all of those other pursuits, so she rented the 160-acre farmland and got to work. Today, she runs the farm alongside her husband, Grant, a fifth-generation farmer who grew up on the farm. And so together, they're working to boost their output, even as they farm a variety of crops and employ robust and innovative farming and irrigation techniques, and use the best agricultural equipment and machinery available. She loves dirt biking, driving her John Deere tractor, and educating others on farming as she lives her best life on the farm. They also love playing with their pups, Cooper and Baxter. Based on the number of subscribers, we estimate that the channel is now worth at least $89,040 annually. But we believe that they make so much more from merchandise, the crops that they farm, and brand sponsorships. What about Welker Farms? Well, Welker Farms is another successful farming YouTube channel that was created in 2011. And theirs is what they consider the most awesome kind of life, farming life. Not just because they grow food for millions, but because they earn well from it. Today, the channel boasts 540K subscribers. Based in north-central Montana, Welker Farms has been generational family farmland since 1912. And Bob Welker, who now runs the farm alongside his sons, Nick and Scott, is a third-generation farmer. They also strive to carry on the family legacy. And thanks to YouTube, the Welker family enterprise is growing fast. And the channel is one of the most popular and successful channels on farming. Nick Welker is the one who came up with the idea of creating a YouTube channel for the farm. And this is easily one of the best ideas that they had as a family. Welker Farms is not just big on YouTube, but also in real life, as it spans 10,000 acres, where they cultivate wheat, garbanzo beans, and yellow beans. Given the large size of their farm, the Welkers use a lot of heavy machinery and farming equipment, as well as cutting-edge farming technologies. Besides farming, Nick also runs errands and fabrication projects for the farm, and creates YouTube content where they enlighten their viewers on the different aspects of farming, often the day-to-day activities of farm life, and their past experiences as well. They also give reviews on the modern farming equipment, technologies, and techniques, showing off and operating the 3 huge Big Bud tractors that allow them to run the farm seamlessly. Their tractors are the Series 1 N14 435 A Series, and the Series 2 KT A525, and the Series 3 650. The Welkers understand that most of their fans find this content to be very exciting, and the machinery makes excellent investment options. Hence their recent investment in the even more powerful Big Bud, the Big Brute, which is an exceptional sprayer resembling the 3 Series Big Bud tractor. They also share many helpful tips and guides on large-scale farming, making sense that they are pretty successful. Other than the crops, they also earn from merchandise, sponsorships, and YouTube. With 540K subscribers, we estimate that the channel makes a minimum of $129,600 annually. So which of these two is the more successful and better channel? Well, the fast growth rate of Laura Farms makes the channel one of the best channels for farming on YouTube. Considering how young the channel is compared with other farms like Welker Farms, you could argue that the Laura Farms is much more successful than Welker Farms. Also, the idea of a 19-year-old going into farming and winning big is inspiring, and why the channel is growing so fast. However, in terms of the numbers and the kind of content created by these channels, Welker Farms is a better and more successful channel that keeps growing, especially given the investments that they've made, the variety of heavy equipment that they use, and the size of their property.